Welcome back to Dracon's Place, the Banner Saga. Alright, let's set out from Frosteventer. Outside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill on which Frosteventer sits, headed south, and show little interest in following you, as you cross into the wastes. You're finally free of Frosteventer, but you find yourself facing new problems. You hope that whoever Ivor knows at Wyrmto is willing to help. Alright. 6 supplies per day? That's rough. Makes sense though, we have a big group. Alright. Some clansmen have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. When you approach, you see some people have begun to sample them. A mother frets about whether they're safe after overhearing one of the children say it tastes funny. Others start gathering by the basketful. Alright, so I could eat it myself, which could go very poorly. Discourage them from eating it. Serve someone who already ate some. Let's use an animal as a guinea pig. Lacking a poison taster, you hold out fruit to a goat. The goat sniffs it before eating the entire fruit. Only the pit falls to the ground as the goat licks its mouth and leans forward to your hand wanting more. Although it's a goat. Why'd you offer it to a goat? Goats will eat dang near anything. Yeah, no poison taster. Screw it. Many clansmen follow your lead while others continue eating and collecting. Later that day, a few fruit-faint peasants stumble around with drunken grins. Apparently the fruit were fermented, not poisonous. Well, fine. 5 supplies, sure. That's almost a day's worth. The caravan is buzzing with worry. In the distance, someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. The dredge! Cries one woman. But something about it tells you they don't quite look... Something about it tells you they don't quite look like dredge. Gods be damned, choked Onuf, standing on the carts to get a better view. Worse than dredge, that's Ekil! Really? He followed me out here. News spread through the clansmen like wildfire. Ekil! Why would he? Starts Oddleaf. Unless he's after you, Onuf. He's insane, interjects Onuf, and unpredictable. There's a good number of fighters with him. Your mind races considering what to do. I don't think working things out peacefully with Ekil is gonna work. Ugh. If he's pursued us a few days out here, and he's caught up with us, and given our caravan size, we're not gonna be able to outpace him. That's not gonna work. We could bring the fight to him, or we could get ready. I think we outnumber him. Let's do it. Get ready, you shout, turning the wagons to form a wall. With weapons drawn, you wait. Eventually you hear a shout on the wind. Rook, my good friend, we come to parley! He throws his weapon on the ground and approaches alone. I don't trust you at all. Why would I believe a word you say? Rook! We were good friends! What happened? You tried to kill us. Just go back to Frosteventer and leave us alone. Ah, Rook, you're a pretty girl. Glad nothing happened to her. With the dredge, I mean. My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Broke into my city, took my warriors, took my food, took one of my best men. How are you, Onuf? Do they treat you well? Shove it, Ekil. If you come out here to kill me, let's get this over with. Nothing like that. You must think you know me. or people like me. What don't I tell you? I'm crazy? You look it. I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what had to be done to make it to Frostnavunter. The only mistake I made was you. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me. Man worried about his daughter, maybe. Just making his way. But then look behind you. How many people's that? They follow you. Fight for you. Why? What kind of man are you? I'm nobody. This one is like, I am the same as you. I'm doing my best like everyone does. Like everyone else. Now, I protect my kin. It's more than that, isn't it? You think everyone was born to lead? Make hard decisions? What do these people... Who do these people think you are? You saved them. You're a hero. I wanted to say you are a hero because that has more impact than using the contraction, but... it's the way it's written with the contraction, so... Maybe that's more important than who you really are. What's your point, Ekil? I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostnavunter is done. I can't survive there. Thanks to you, my good friends. May not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Is this some kind of apology? You can't trust me, I know that. Take me, my men, as prisoners, if that's what it takes. Ekil looks down on the ground, and the words come slowly to him. I'm not above begging. Kill him on the spot. Oh, I don't trust him for crap. I don't trust this guy at all. That's why I made my decisions back in the city. I don't trust him for crap. I have also, like I said at the beginning of this series, I did see it played through once. I don't remember a lot of the details, but I remember something going down with him later on. I already know what Unif's opinion is. I'm not going to kill him. Get out of here. Things are hard enough as it is. You have your allies gather up weapons from Ekil's fighters. Can't take a chance like this. Don't try to follow us. Now you're taking our weapons and leaving us in the waste. You're the idiot who followed us. Why didn't you just put a knife to my head the second we met, Rook? Do we even deserve a good death? Elect grips your arm tightly. Wait, Dad, we can't do this. They're people, like us. What if our clansmen do start to lose hope and look at you differently? I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to be... Don't become someone who isn't my dad. Zeph, if that's what you have to do, do it. Please, for me, don't do this. Damn it, Alette. Alright, we'll take them as prisoners for now. Listen, Ekil, I'll keep you alive. And look at one man or woman or child in the wrong way, and every last one of you gets cut down on the spot. Do you understand? Maybe reckless, but I pay my debts. These people are right to follow you, Rook. You're a good man. You have each man's hands bound tightly and their bodies checked for weapons, making sure no mistakes are made. Things are certainly starting to feel complicated. Yeah. We should rest in camp to recover morale. Yeah, morale is actually not great right now, is it? Weak. Yeah, we should... Why does it break like this occasionally? This control's like garbage, unfortunately. Just take it easy for a while. People are noticing. Oh, they're noticing, have they? We're on the edge of dying daily, and you want me to take it easy? Yes, synced animations. These two are a little too identical. Gods, I should have had twice as many fields. You understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Mugen. It's not just you who suffers. Right. So you get married, have kids. Now I'm supposed to settle down too? Yeah. What happened to two brothers? Clam up as you approach. That's right. I've got a kid to take care of. Cool your head, Mugen. Hugin departs, leaving Mugen looking awkward. Rook, what brings you around? None of my... No, but it's no secret. I like women, Rook. They like me. They like the scar. Oh yeah, the one across his face. Is that the only difference between the two? Ah, forget it. Listen, all this death. Every night, half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook. Be honest. This is good living. Half the world just tilling soil till they keel over. What kind of life is that? We're lucky. You could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against, but boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all of this. Yeah, I don't know I agree with that. Things are kind of crap. Look at it like this. We're fighting to the death almost every day, yeah? You can curl up in a little ball of fear. You can go hide in the woods eating nuts and appreciating leaves or some nonsense. Or you can enjoy the struggle. Know which one I pick. Those aren't the only options, you know. Like, seriously. Anyway, just so you know, I'd never go for Oddleaf. Promise you that. Or, Elette. Promise you that. Or Oddleaf. All yours. Appreciated, Mugen. You depart, unsure whether your opinion, Mugen, has changed for the better or worse. Yeah, I can appreciate that. Alright. Alright, nothing to do there. That's the training. Good morale. Alright. Alright, looks like we're at about halfway. At current. I should have stopped sooner. Heal up my people, boost morale. Oh, Godstone, really? Aw, man, nice music. You find a surprising number of people camped out at the Godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Rodmamor, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with the others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches and offers to let you join them in tribute. What does that involve? Gunfruery, one says, showing you a golden liquid in a silver bowl. Places one on his chest with all sounds like it's sizzling, and explains through clenched teeth is a gift from the sun god, an oil that burns like the sun and lets them see things clearly. Now, let's inspect the Godstone leaf. Nobody can really agree on what Rogmayor looked like. As fond as he was of his own isolation, he never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun. It's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Rudmarorar has always been one of the lucky gods, the kind you people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried-out lake. After some rest, you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things, return to the road. Okay. Huh. I guess I missed out on whatever the item was. That entire thing was weird. Let's check out the map. We're a little bit further along. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. Next time you look back, Oddleaf is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tag the birds once or twice. "Get lost! No dead down here!" she shouts to nobody in particular. That let her take out some aggression. After a couple more shots, she managed to tag one of the vultures, which falls out of the sky. She recovers it, laughing to herself, and comes to show you the black feathers. "You know," says Oddleaf, scanning the caravan, "a lot of these women, they could do this." You can tell from the look in her eyes she's almost excited about the idea. "I think I'm going to start training them how to fight," she says. "Yeah, go ahead. We can always use more fighters," you tell Oddleaf. "And if Let is any good proof, you know how to train someone with a bow." Oddleaf gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vulture she shot down. Good. Let's improve morale. The way this game works, as far as like the ticking time and how all that works, is kind of weird. Someone has been nicking extra goods from the supplies, the concerned woman tells you. "Counted these myself yesterday. No mistake. This keeps up, we'll be starving for long." Let's put a few more guards on duty. To deter any further theft, you discreetly place some trusted guards by the caravan. You hear a few people casually point out the extra manpower, but nobody seems to raise alarm for now. Probably stinking E-kill, right? Alright. We are most of the way there now. Only a few more days' journey. Alright, that was the auto-saving symbol, I think. There it is, I can see it. Scout returns with a near-frozen child. "I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something," he says. Patches of blue malt her pale skin, but her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. "Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this," says a woman. "We could be in danger here," points out another. Let's take a look around real quick. 1 hour, you shout. "Look for any survivors. Healers, do what you can." Fire flares to life as you follow the scout's lead. Your search is fruitless, and you return to a fully settled camp. The healer's still fussing with the girl's blankets, but it looks hopeful she'll pull through. The next day, you set out again. Alright. Oh.
Wormtoe was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Varl living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
Let's camp for morale purposes. Before we potentially get into a fight. It has been a bit. The Varl find you before you see them. Not surprising, with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here. But back down when Ivor tells them he's here to see someone named Krumer. Alright, so they know Ivor. Or the fact that he knows of Krumer says something to them. Well, I'll be damned. Krumer, it's been too long. Yeah, it has. So what brings Yagnavar to Wormtoe with his very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredger coming from the north. We barely made it this far. This is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the mead house. As you follow the old Varl into their meager town, you catch him quietly saying, if it were anyone else. Alright, so he likes Ivor, or owes him a favor. Good. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what happened to Bloxnabunter. Some think we should go to Grofenheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Varl town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You've got women, children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. Doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Krumnor's call. Won't be long before Dredger here too. No, it won't. And if there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jormungandr what's going on. Who's Jormungandr? Varl King. Well, closest we have to one. Yognavar. Where did you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grofenheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jormungandr doesn't listen to a tired old Varl like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Yognavar here. They'll listen to Ivor? Ha! He hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. Ivor? You have something you need to say? Alright, we got a Heroes 10. We got Market. Alright, what do you got? 3 willpower. Okay, that one again. Fair enough. Plus aggro. 5% dodge. Only 5% dodge. That one's weird. Alright. 20 dodge to strength. That's not that great, honestly. Only 5% dodge. If that 5% was higher, I would take it. Because I kind of want an aggro item on Ekiel. But as it stands, just given the cost, I am not interested. Alright, supplies here. 1 renown nets me 4 supplies. So I can actually get a few days worth out of this. Alright, 16 supplies. Let's do that. Get ourselves a bunch of supplies. Yeah. That seems good. Alright, let's talk to him. Humor, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. Never a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. What do you ask? How'd you get all these Varl to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much for me left to do, so I started training other Varl to fight. Got tired of that. Made a place in Wormto. They still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that may be changing, though, don't it? Any advice on fighting Dredge? Depends on how much you know. They're all armor. Tap them hard enough, though, and it'll shatter. Line up a row of slag, and they'll explode on each other all the way down. Get in a big brawl, half your time spent setting them up for it. And if you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quick. Sometimes the slag he's calling won't even show up. Thank you. I have a feeling we should ask him that. Like, that should come from Ivor. I respect Ivor and his privacy. We're not going to bug him for stories. We got a little bit of advice. Leave you to your business. Suppose you should. Take care, friend of Ivor. Alright. I don't think I have anything I can do hero-wise. Oh, we have him now. That's a thing to do hero-wise. What are you like? Alright. Issues a command to allies, moving them next in the line of initiative? Really? Wow. By exploiting his allies' turn order, he can create new strategies such as giving archers guerrilla tactics, triggering abilities earlier than usual, or slingshotting a powerful ally to the back lines. That is interesting. That introduces a lot of potential strategies. Alright, heavy impact, so he has that effect. That's cool. Stat-wise, he's pretty decent. That is an interesting ability. So at current, they have to be standing directly next to us. But once he gets to the higher level ones, he's able to command anyone. And he makes them next. That's interesting and introduces a lot of possibilities. Plus, he's pretty strong. Alright, I think I'll bump out Triggy. Alright, 10% crit chance. Let's give that to Egil right now. Alright. Yeah, that seems good. Alright. Cool. Alright. Guess we're set then. Um, Man, this episode has been like all like resource management and like talking. We have not gotten any fights in this episode. Alright, anyways, gonna wrap this one up here. Next time we're gonna head out from Wormtongue. And apparently we're headed over to Grofenheim? Wait, that's where... That's where our other group was? And that place was not doing well. Like, wasn't there a bunch of flames that we could see? Alright, they said something. Oh, there it is. It was like, where is this place they're talking about? And it's way out there. Huh. Alright. We saw flames rising from Grufenheim with our other party, so that's interesting. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Next time, we're going to set out towards Grufenheim and see what that brings. So anyways, going to wrap this one up here, and see all of you guys next time. Bye!